10 countries that the United States has the largest trading deficits with. The first is China. They have a deficit of about $300 billion. The second is Mexico, about $172 billion. And all the way at the end, number 10 is India with a $46 billion deficit. But the reasons why we have trade deficits with a lot of these countries are not what you think. You probably think if a country exports more to the United States than we export to them, that they have us over a barrel. And that if a country exports more than they import, then they have a higher quality of life than one that doesn't. Let me take apart these assumptions. Let's look at world happiness levels, and this chart is supplied by Visual Capitalist. The country that is closest to orange is the one that has more happiness. And look, China, they are the number one exporter. They are the number one manufacturer. They have a happiness level of 5.9, while the United States has 6.7. Canada has 6.8. Mexico actually has 7.0. China has the largest trade surplus of all, yet they are not the happiest country. They also have a much lower per capita income than the United States and other Western countries. We also have to compare what China and the US trade. By far, the thing we import most from China are machinery and mechanical appliances, a lot of components that support American manufacturing and make our products as cheap as they can be for the consumer. What do we export to China primarily? Agriculture, oil, chemicals, and of course, machinery and other mechanical appliances. Most likely, higher grade ones. At least during 2021, when things were a little bit more stable than they are now. But maybe there is wiggle room for China to import more goods from the United States. They have comparable economies. Our GDP is about 29 trillion. Theirs is 18 trillion. They are the second largest economy in the world. They could, I guess, ideally buy more American products. But you cannot use those excuses with Mexico or Canada. Our trade deficit with them is entirely different for why we have one with China. We are the world's largest economy with a GDP of almost $30 trillion, and we import $4 trillion. Let's look at Mexico's economy and their imports. They import $334 billion of goods from the United States. And Mexico's GDP is just $1.4 trillion. So they import about